Hello everyone, welcome you all to the next video on set theory. In this video we will be looking into the different ways of representing a set. In the first video we have seen that set is nothing but a collection of objects and those objects are placed within curly brackets. However, there is another representation of set also. So in this we will look into the two different techniques of representing a set. The first technique is tabular method or roster method. Another technique is the set builder method. Set builder method, or it is also sometimes called rule method. So there are two ways of representing a set. One is tabular method or roster method. Another is the set builder method or rule method. So in this we will look into the details of these two methods. So let's first go by the tabular or roster method. The method that we have discussed in the first lecture is the tabular method. For example, so V equal to A, E, I, O, U. So this is, V is a set of vowels consisting of elements of the vowels of the English alphabet. So if the same thing is to be represented by using set builder method, we have to write something. So V is the name of the set X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So here what we are, how we are specifying? We are specifying a rule. Specifying a rule for the set V. So X is nothing but it is a vowel in the English alphabet. Now what does this mean? So this represents, or this is called such that. So such that, which is also written by using the colon symbol. There are two ways of using this symbol. One is either colon or the vertical line. So V equal to X such that X is a vowel in the English alphabet. Okay, so by this example we have seen that in tabular method or roster method is nothing but it is a list of elements written inside or written within curly braces. So that is the tabular or roster method. However, in set builder method, instead of writing the elements, here we put a rule. Here what we do is that we define a property or rule for the elements. Or in other words, we can say all the elements follow that particular property or that particular rule. So here X is an element, is any element of V, which rule it follows is that it should be a vowel in the English alphabet. So that is the basic difference between tabular and the set builder method. Now we will look into some examples where these two can be understood distinctively. So let's take an example of representation of a set of natural numbers less than 10. Set of natural numbers less than 10. If you want to write this using roster method, if you want to represent the set of natural numbers less than 10, say X is the set of natural numbers. Natural number means it will start from 1 and less than 10 means it should go up to 9. So 1, 2 till 9. So this is in the form of roster method. And if the same thing is written in set builder method, X equal to any element small x such that x is a natural number and that should be less than 10. So x is an element such that it is a natural number and it is less than 10 because it was mentioned less than 10. So this is the form of set builder method. Similarly, let's take another example. It's a set of even numbers from 10 to 20. Set of even numbers from 10 to 20. So in roster method, how can we represent this? In case of roster method, it is represented as even numbers from 10 to 20 means 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. However, the same thing can be expressed using set builder method as x such that x is an even number. Not only one criteria, there are two criteria. One is it should be even number. Next, it should be it should be greater than or equal to 10, less than or equal to 20. X should be greater than or equal to 10 and less than or equal to 20. Why it is less than or equal, greater than or equal? Because it should be from 10 to 20. However, in the previous case, it was less than 10. Therefore, we had used the symbol less than 10. So, these are the different ways of representing a set. When can we use roster method and when can we use set builder method? So, set builder method is best used when the number of elements are huge. Whenever we have a huge number of elements, so in that case, we can't list down all the elements. So in those cases, we can use the set builder method. However, if we want to display the elements or if we want to show the elements, in that case, we have to use the roster method. I think this is very much clear. So in this video, we have seen how a set can be used using roster method as well as in the tabular method and the conversion from one method to the another method. Based on this, the question is represent set of odd numbers from 50 to 100 using roster method and using set builder method. So I hope you will respond to this question in the comment box. If you have come to know something from this or learn something from this video, kindly subscribe to this channel and like this video. It will help you to remain updated. And in this lecture, we have covered the representation of sets. So in the next video, in the next lecture, we will be covering the different types of sets, how those sets can be represented. So thank you for watching.